Welcome back to the Virtual Firearms Association. Today we're going over how a young boy saved a bunch of passengers and a bus driver after he had a medical emergency. Let's discuss. Before we get started, we have two gifts down in the description for you. Open up the description, you'll see them both in there. Downloadable, free, and printable targets. Take them to the range, save yourself some time and money. Additionally, we have that free basic pistol and marksmanship course. Take your shooting to the next level, or understand shooting, understand the terminology, understand everything you need to, comfort of your own home. That's what we're here to do for you. Now let's jump in, go over exactly what happened, how this young man became a hero. Okay, here we go. So, what you probably can't recognize right now is this driver is beginning to have a medical emergency, right? This driver is going to have a medical emergency. They're going to kind of go into oncoming traffic. And no one's really noticing this except for a young boy in the back. And he comes up here, grabs the steering wheel, bam, slams on the brakes. Look at that. Look at that action. He didn't hesitate. He just noticed something was wrong. He went to the first thing that you would do, which is you stop the immediate emergency. The immediate emergency was the bus going into oncoming traffic, right? Came up, foot on the brake. I want you to look at where he's looking right here. He's looking at the gear selector. He's going to try and put this bus in park. It's not going to work. He can't figure it out. I don't know if he just wasn't at a complete stop or the lock wasn't releasing, whatever it was. But look at the situational awareness of a young boy here. Came through, was very deliberate and confident in exactly what he wanted to have happen. Let's back up a second here. Look, doesn't even look at the driver immediately for the wheel because he realizes there's no hands on the steering wheel. Immediately goes straight for the steering wheel right here. Try to gain control of the steering wheel. Watch his leg as he comes forward, right for the brake. No hesitation. Go into, if you've ever flown on an airplane, the first thing they tell you is, hey, put the oxygen mask on yourself first, because if you're incapacitated, you can't help anyone. This young man kind of took those principles to heart, whether he even knew he was doing it or not, by immediately disregarding the medical emergency right here and going straight for the steering wheel and the brake. Something that I teach in tactical medicine, or even to law enforcement or civilians, doesn't matter. But the big thing here is when you're in a hot zone, right, or a dangerous zone, you want to mitigate the danger first, right, before you treat any type of medical situation, right? And that's just basic principles of tactical medicine. Tactical medicine can be applied anywhere, even here, right? Even if you can't apply medical aid, there's other things you can do. So let's go a little bit farther. He comes here, stops, switches hands, goes to stop, goes to put it in gear, can't get it, goes to put it in park, I should say, can't get it. Now, right here, he's telling individuals, I'll back up one more time for you. He's telling individuals in the back, somebody call 911. Now, if you were listening to the audio on this, you would hear everyone in there screaming and panicking. Not this young man. This young man sat here and with a very authoritative voice said, call 911. Everyone's screaming. He said, someone call 911. Everyone's still screaming. And then people are kind of yelling up to him. And it's kind of undiscernible. You can't really make it out. But then he's yelling back, I don't care. Somebody call 911. That boy remains here, keeps his foot on the brake, keeps the steering wheel straight, and understands that his limitations, for whether medical or anything, right? His limitations are to call 911. Once again, the situational awareness of this individual, opposed to even the whole understanding of what was going on here, the situational awareness, and then the actions afterwards. That's where I'm going with this. Were perfect, right? Let's catch a recap real quick. We have a medical emergency right here. The bus driver has gone down. The vehicle is going into oncoming traffic. This young man bypasses that, stops the vehicle, steps on the brake, it gets himself situated, is attempting to put it in park. Okay, I have the vehicle stopped. We're safe now. Medical emergency, handle this. This is by far some of the best work I've seen done, and his age only makes it more impressive. I don't think that personally I've seen that type of control and direction from such a young individual. Thoroughly impressed. Remember, those gifts are down in the description for you, the downloadable free and printable targets. On top of that, we have that free basic pistol and marksmanship course, our gift to you. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.